Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be answering the question of how my product Inside engages with audiences and how would it be distributed as a real media text while I play Steal a Brain Rot on Roblox. Okay, so Inside is a film that is intended to appeal to both teenagers and adults because it focuses on major real-world issues that affect everyone, which is the lack of situational awareness. Instead of centering the story around exaggerated danger or unrealistic scenarios, my partner and I decided that the film should be grounded in situations that feel familiar and believable. This makes it way easier for audiences of different ages to connect to what's happening on screen and to be able to imagine themselves in the same position as the character. After extensive research, we realized that a lot of the films in the thriller genre are clearly aimed at one specific audience, whether it's teenagers or adults. So we decided that our film, Inside, should challenge that approach by reflecting the reality of kidnapping, which is that this is a crime that does not discriminate based on age, gender, or background. Because there's no clear target group for these situations in real life, the film is designed for a wider audience. The goal is to be able to emphasize that awareness and alertness are important for anyone and not just a certain group of people. Just a quick side note, you're gonna see me struggle here a lot because people want to steal my brain rots and I can't let them do that because I have 226.43 million in this game, and yeah, a lot of people use hacks and it just pisses me off. The way that our film engages with the audience is largely through subtly. Rather than having to rely on constant jump scares, it focuses on small yet overlooked signs that something is wrong. These are the kinds of moments that people might ignore in real life, like a sound that doesn't make sense, or a feeling of being watched, or even something being slightly out of place. By drawing attention to these details, Inside, the film encourages the audience to stay alert and to actively watch the scene instead of passively consuming it. This approach creates a different kind of tension. Instead of being startled for a moment and then relaxing, the audience experiences a new slow build of anxiety, which is the feeling of being watched, which is very important because it's something many people can relate to. Even without seeing that there is a clear threat, that sense of unease is enough to make viewers uncomfortable. It mirrors real-life fear where danger isn't always visible or obvious. Another key way the film engages audiences is by turning a comfortable, familiar space into something that is unsafe. When a place that usually represents security suddenly becomes threatening, it makes that fear way more personal. The audience starts thinking about their own spaces and how easily that sense of safety could be disrupted. This makes the experience more intense and more emotionally engaging, especially because it feels more realistic rather than exaggerated. Because of these themes, the film speaks to different age groups in different but equally effective ways. For example, teenagers can recognize how easy it is to miss warning signs when they're distracted or overconfident. And on the other hand, adults can relate more strongly to having that fear of losing control or safety in spaces that are supposed to feel secure. In both of these cases, the message still remains the same, that situational awareness matters, and ignoring small signs can have serious consequences. As a real media text, Inside would be primarily distributed through digital platforms, like, for example, online streaming services and video sharing platforms that make the most sense because they allow the film to reach a wider and at the same time a mixed age audience. that distribution reflects how people actually consume media today, and particularly how they consume thrillers and short films. Like I said, promotion would mainly take place through social media using short teaser clips and minimal promotional images. These images could hint at the threat without having to reveal too much, which could encourage the curiosity and discussion of our film. This strategy also fits the film's themes, as it encourages audiences to look closer and to pay attention rather than to have everything explained directly to them.
For a quick little background on what's happening here, someone decided to hack me and try to steal my legendary brain rot. And yeah, you could kind of see me rage quit at the end. But thank you guys for watching.